Looks a little healthier than before.
Hail and well met.
About to kill me, a thieves guild. Unless, of course, Aloth falls again like a little bitch. But in his defense, my dumbass did not notice that he was severely injured. And understandably, yeah. I'm gonna kill him.
Hail and well met.
That looks like it hurt. That looks like it hurt.
Bring them down. Kill them all. Laying low. No prisoners! And what does the flame reveal?
There's something you don't see every day. This calls for a subtle touch. I see where you're going with that. Give me a real chance. Show him how it's done!
Nice.
I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek. This calls
teach you
for
a lesson.
subtle touch. Give me a real chance.
Show him how it's done!
Nice and quiet.
Easy does it. This calls for a subtle touch. There.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
I don't know why all these guys are trying to kill Aloth so much.
This calls for a subtle touch. There.
Kill them all!
Smacking ass, smacking ass.
No prisoners!
I'm not going anywhere like this.
Bring them down! No prisoners!
They'll never know I'm here. Consider it done. There.
No, just took out the entire. Just cracked myself up, turned into a. No, the entire. Really, the entire Thieves Guild is what I was gonna say before I decided to go all Italian on you.
Welcome. Hail and well met. below.
Popping plastic.
Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
Good day, stranger. Hail, traveler.
traveler. Gods keep you.
Consider it done. Give me a real challenge. I see where you're going with that.
And what does the flame reveal? And what does the flame reveal?
Nice and quiet.
Consider it done. There. What did I tell you?
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messenging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble? Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key? The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known. More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woedica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems. Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion. The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps. I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many. Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail. Yes? All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed. We are Deerwood Cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster. And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes. But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear it. Me? I started this place. In a different time, under a different Duke. I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head. I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through. There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age. There was. He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted. If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there. Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable. Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway. A quiet day at home. Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you. Well, let's hear it. Forgive me. It is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious. He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this. Try your best not to die out there.
and well met. Gods keep you.
Dude. The fuck is that from? Oh yeah, it's fucking Sonic commercials.
never know I'm here.
Nice and quiet.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallarune of the Milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
This place, it stills your mind and distracts you.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Good day to you.
How do you do?
Good day to you. Good day, stranger.
If secrets whisper heal, I shall listen for you.
A blade in the dark.
Good day to you. Good day, stranger.
Greetings.
I see where you're going with that. There. What did I tell you?
Gods keep you. Well met, friend.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, boo. How you doing?
It could be better.
What happened?
It's not that what's happened, it's that I really can't be asked to do anything. At all. Not even go to sleep, I can't even fucking be asked to lay down and go to sleep.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know, don't question it. I'm hungry, but I don't want to go downstairs to get something to eat. I'm thirsty, but I don't want to reach my arm out to grab the tea I have.
Well, you should stop being a lazy fuck and go and get something to eat.
But I've got a packet of crisps right beside me.
And you still won't reach for those?
No.
Wow.
I'm just not feeling it, dude. I've got to put my phone on charge as well, but it's like all the way near my TV. That's like 45 centimeters away.
And you're too fucking lazy to reach out. Literally the easiest thing you can do with your hand, reach out. It's like not even a meter
right.
away. Like not even.
I pulled up the courage to reach out and grab my phone.
Like you're gonna use the force over here.
Mate, I can use the force. Fucking don't even question that shit. Man, I should probably drink this tea because my window's open and the nights here are quite cold and my tea's gonna go cold. And I've got some biscuits done.
I really fucking wish the nights in Arizona were cold.
See, good thing about England, hot throughout the day, cold in the night.
That's what I've heard. I've also heard healthcare there is a lot cheaper and a lot better.
Oh yeah.
I'm trolling some would-be grammar Nazi.
By would-be, do you mean he's making mistakes himself?
Yeah, it's a female.
Okay. She's making mistakes herself.
Yep.
I see that you are doing the streams of the streams to the stream.
I've done that for a while now, and I send you guys invites every time I do them. In the hopes.
Yeah, I don't really join the ones that are invited to me. No, because I have better things to do with my life than watch my friends play games.
Exactly. He's like play games myself, like Fortnite.
Fuck off. Fortnite's trash. Well, Battle Royale is anyway.
Oh man, it really is. Well, I mean, if they did a lot more
the Battle
to...
Royale and Fortnite is trash.
Yeah, if they did a lot more to enhance the main story of Fortnite, it would be a really good story.
Yeah.
Like, it would be a really good game, but it's...
Like, if they added more than 4 regions, it would be so much better.
I mean, even more features, because the maps just feel empty. It's boring. It's like I'm playing Minecraft, but a shittier version of Minecraft. And I love Minecraft.
That isn't... I still have Minecraft downloaded, I don't even know why.
But, it's... If they did... they need to do some more... Put more content in there, put more features, and make the maps a little more lively, and the enemies less fucking stupid, because they were easy to kill.
Oh hey, they're just sleeping, let me shoot one. Oh no, they're all coming towards me at a really slow pace.
Exactly.
Pace.
It's actually...
What am I gonna do?
It's actually why I had to get the zombie mod for Fallout 4. Makes the zombies a lot harder to kill. You have to get them with headshots to do any kind of damage.
Which was kind of a nuisance when the only weapon you had was a Fat Man launcher.
Yeah, I don't use those. They are too much of a risk.
Not when you've got a invincibility mod.
Yeah, well, I don't because I'm a little bitch. I play on survival mode
I went through the game completely legit first time, and then I like over modded it.
So have you played on survival?
There's a survival on Fallout 4.
Yeah, it's the ideal way to play. It's relative. It wasn't out at launch. It's relatively
see, I got it at launch.
Relatively new. So if you do pick that game up again, I would strongly recommend you start on that mode because that is the ideal way to play. Without mods, with the exception of you can save at any time and fast travel is enabled. Because everything is a hazard. Because you have dehydration, hunger, sleep,
Oh,
illness.
so like a proper survival game.
Yeah, illness, infection. You have radiation. And like if
That sounds pretty
like,
sick.
and you can be poisoned as well. And if bugs attack you, or like if feral ghouls attack you, like your wounds can get infected. Like or if mole rats bite you, like the because you know Komodo dragons, the reason why they're poisonous is because of their saliva, the bacteria. Well, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You have a chance of becoming infected, and if you don't use antibiotics, which you have to buy, and they're pretty costly because you don't really find them that often. It'll progressively get worse until it kills you. The infection will get worse. So it's the ideal way to play.
I might have to pick up Fallout 4 again.
Yeah, well, it's the ideal way to play, man. You got to play on survival. After it's like playing on hardcore Call of Duty and then trying to go back to softcore. It's like watching really hardcore BDSM porn and then trying to go back to that pussy whip bitch lesbian porn. You know, where they're just lightly licking each other. It's like you just can't do it. You got to go balls deep. You know.
I get one of them anagrams, and it definitely wasn't the last one.
Balls deep.
No, it definitely wasn't the watching hardcore BDSM and going back to the...
Well, I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. You know?
I mean, I can't say I have watched hardcore BDSM.
It's not kiddie porn, so I'm not ashamed of it. You know, all parties therein are consenting.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll agree with you there. As long as it's not kiddie porn or bestiality.
Yeah, well, don't knock it till you try it. I haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it, but I'm still gonna knock it because I got brought up that bestiality is bad.
Yeah, well, you probably got brought up that murder's bad too, but look at how many people do it. And you'd be a liar if you said you didn't want to murder a couple people yourself.
I want to murder people every single day of my life, dude.
Yeah, so... And I'm pretty sure if somebody told you that eating a certain kind of food was bad, that you liked, you'd tell them to go fuck themselves. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I say that to everyone that doesn't like bacon.
Yeah, me too. Bacon is the shit.
Bacon is the shit. I don't see how vegetarians live without bacon.
I don't either. I kind of think that they're lying to us, and they actually don't.
They secretly eat bacon on the side.
Yeah, they eat some kind of meat on the side. Because your body can't survive without proteins, and certain meats are the only way you can get those vital proteins. And they're like, oh, well, meat and fur is murder. No, it's not. Oh, it is. But, you know, what were you before you found out that was how shit happened? You were eating meat, and you were loving it. So you should shut your hypocritical ass up because your soul is already damned by your own logic. Because they're like, oh, you're going to hell because you eat cows. Well, you ate cows too, so guess that makes you just as much of a sinner.
There's people that I can say, okay, no, that's understandable, is when they're allergic to certain components. If they're allergic to bacon, okay, understandable.
Who's allergic to bacon?
But
that's that's a thing?
You can be allergic to anything, dude.
I wasn't aware. Oh, that must suck then. I couldn't imagine being allergic to something like... Dude, I love bacon. I don't eat it often. Like, it's been a long time since I've even eaten it. I want to eat it, though.
Well, you see, at my mum's house, whenever we go shopping, she makes sure she gets me 2 10-pack packs of bacon, so I can have a bacon sandwich for breakfast and lunch if I want to.
He's like, I could have a bacon sandwich while I'm having a bacon sandwich while I'm making another bacon sandwich.
Yep. Or I can have a chicken and bacon burger, or a full English breakfast, or just bacon on its own because bacon is delicious.
My bacon can have some bacon while it's bacon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. See? I may be American, but I get this shit. You know. Everyone says everyone says Americans are stupid as fuck. They can't understand how the world works. But I know. And
everyone says that British are posh, but you don't hear me being posh, do you?
I mean, it's really just dependent upon your definition of that particular word. I don't really use that word because I'm not a complete fucking idiot.
Rich, snobby, stuck up, fucking...
Oh no, I know what it means.
Like the people that post on Instagram, oh, I did a Lambo, but instead I got like a fucking what's another good car? I don't fucking do cars.
Prius?
Yeah, it would just say that. Oh, I wanted a Lambo, but they got me a Prius. Ugh, my family hate me. And you're like, fuck off, I can't even get a fucking mobility scooter.
I know the feels, my dude. I know the feels.
But here's the thing, I can get a mobility scooter because my mum's disabled and has one.
He's like, so I could just hop my...
So jokes on all you rich kids. I don't need no Lambos. I got a fucking mobility scooter, bitch.
I just need my own 2 legs and I'm good. You know, I don't need much.
See, I have to drive my mum around with no mobility scooter. I'm basically her chauffeur.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, it's not awesome, you know.
Because
kind of stuff you have to do that.
It can be like fucking. You meet some people that are like, oh, give us a lift, and I'm like, sorry, only room for one.
It's awesome that she has someone that actually looks out for her. This was what I meant.
You know? Oh, I'll always look out for my mum. You only have one. What's the point in giving up on her because she's got a life-threatening illness? There's no point. You have to fight with her.
Unless, of course, she's one of those types of people that doesn't deserve, you know, any kind of...
My mum deserves all the help she wants, not what gets.
I'm saying there's
because
like...
she's an amazing person.
Oh, I'm saying there's some others
She worked as a youth worker for 12 years.
I work as a youth worker as well. I mean, I'm not actually employed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not actually employed by them. Yeah, we call ourselves the Youth Leadership Council.
My mum used to work at a place called Project 82.
82?
82.
Oh, Project 82?
Yes.
Is that exclusive to England?
It was exclusive to our little town.
Nice.
And she worked there for 12 years straight until she fell ill and couldn't work anymore.
What's the ailment?
Lupus.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is not good. Jeez.
No, not good at all. 7 years ago she came down with it.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
So
but that
for most of my teenage years,
that affects
I've
the
had to,
bones, doesn't it?
lupus, it affects a lot of things. Mainly the brain and sort of the nervous system. As if, by that I mean, she'll lose control of all of the left side of her body, to the point where if she's walking, this is why she needs the mobility scooter, if she's walking and loses control of her left side, she will fall to the floor. She has no control over it at all.
Damn.
And if she falls too hard, it can cause her to have a seizure or a fit.
Yeah, my little sister has seizures, and it is not a pleasant experience.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it is not a pleasant experience for her.
No.
Or at least it doesn't look like it. And she does not.
Well, I mean, the amount my mum has, it's become like a common thing, to the point where you sort of learn how to deal with it over time.
I'll take a peek.
Yeah, same with my little sister. And she takes meds for it, so it's gotten a hell of a lot better. But it's every now and again it still flares up pretty bad.
Yeah, my mum takes her meds, but she has to get monthly B12 injections because of lupus. She can't get B12.
Oh, it's
the
robbing
way
her.
everyone else does.
It's robbing her of that vitamin.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And there's actually
So
no
she has to get B12 injections.
And there's no actual cure for lupus, is there?
No.
No. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright, 7 years fighting strong. She's still fucking getting up and getting out of the house, you know, having fun with friends and her kids, so I'd say she's doing pretty well.
That's all one can do in a situation like that.
I mean, she fucking
Cold. I've heard it's like
I wouldn't
always,
know, you have to ask her.
I've heard it's snowing a lot there. I love the snow.
See, we never get snow in England because weather hates us.
He's like, the gods hate us for some reason. Probably because we don't believe in them. Which I actually sympathize with. I don't believe in the gods either.
Yeah, no. I attended C of E schools, which, if you don't know what that means, it means Church of England.
What are those like?
So, like, I attended schools that sort of forced God down onto the students.
Ooh, yeah, I actually had a very similar upbringing, except it wasn't a school. It was just a, they used to call themselves the New Jerusalem Ministries. And it was like this fake church.
Yeah.
It was like the pastor there, he did, he preached the word of God, but then did really shady shit. So he was essentially do as I say, not as I do, and if you didn't do as I say,
it was more of a I have the power, but
oh yeah, absolutely,
it's all in the name of God.
Absolutely, I have the power. What I do is in the name of God, and if you question it, I'm gonna put you out on your ass.
If you question it, you're with the devil.
Yeah, exactly. I know
at this point in my life, not even the devil would take me in.
I am very familiar with the false prophet types.
Yeah. See, like, I respect people that are religious because they have very strict guidelines and they follow it every day of their lives. I've got friends that are very religious.
Yes, I mean, people are gonna believe what they're gonna believe. Everyone needs some kind of affirmation, giving them hope. Especially nowadays, because shit is just fucking insanely out of whack. So people need that kind of motivation. I get that. I understand that. I respect that. You know, you do you. You know, so long as it's not hurting anybody else or yourself, you go ahead and do you. But what I don't like is that very large amount of people, and it's a very vast number of individuals that try and force. You see them like on the side of the road. You know, preaching, you're all going to hell. Or the people that try to...
Oh, it's the end of the world.
Exactly. Or the people that try to passively, aggressively force their beliefs onto you and make you believe what they believe.
Yeah.
It's like when you don't buy into that bullshit, because that's what I think it is. It's just bullshit. It's a sad delusion for sad, hopeless people. And which, again, it's fine. You can believe whatever you want to believe, so long as you don't try to force that shit onto me. What was I saying? Totally forgot what I was going to say. God, I hate it when it happens. Fuck.
I hate it when people are like, oh, what was I going to say? It's like, I'm not fucking you. I don't know.
I know. I'm sorry. I do the same thing. I'm like, I don't know. What were you going to say?
No, you didn't ask me. Oh, what was I going to say?
Oh, I said it generally. I didn't ask you specifically.
Yeah. I just hate the people that are like, oh, I was going to say something. What was I going to say? And you're like, I don't know. I'm not in your brain, am I?
It's like, hey, you're supposed to be paying attention to every single thing that I say. What was I going to say? You know?
Hey, you know my birthday, my religious rights, my third daughter's next door neighbor's cat's name.
You know how far they shoved the catheter up my penis when I had that alcohol overdose?
Oh, yeah, about 34 inches, wasn't it?
Oh, man, that must suck, though. From what I've heard, it's not a pleasant experience.
From what I've heard, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yes, I've heard that because the people that have got it's they have to do it in a number of medical god damn it
procedures.
Yeah, a number of medical procedures. I said god damn it because I accidentally saved over a file I didn't want to save over.
I thought you were saying god damn it because I was right.
Multitask. No, they do it in a number of procedures. As a kind of, I don't know, a precaution, I guess. or
Yeah.
I don't fucking know why they do it. I guess it's just so people won't piss all over their bed sheets. But from what I've heard, in men and women, it's not a pleasant experience. But more so for men, because they literally have to lube the fuck out of it, and then slowly shove it up your dick hole.
Oh god, that just sounds terrifying.
It's from what I've heard, it is not a pleasant experience. I would not.
I would not let anything go up my dick hole.
I would not envy the individuals that had to have that done to them.
Subtle touch. There. What did I tell you?
Mate, I would fucking let them have like anything they want after going through shit like that.
I think I just fucked up. I walked into a lighthouse and there's a bunch of ghosts and shit in here.
The fuck are you playing?
Oh, Pillars of Eternity.
I have no clue what that is. Man, like, I could stream right now, but like, it's 2 in the morning, and I'm too lazy to set up a stream.
Oh, I kind of figured you were too lazy right now, since you're too lazy to literally reach your arm out. Stop moving around, you assholes! I need to kill you.
I laid down. I finally laid down. I'm laying on my side right now, playing Borderlands.
Do you have the pre-sequel or Borderlands 2?
The Hanson Collection, so I have both of them.
Nice.
I just wish they brought Borderlands 1 onto the PS4. Because that game was the shit. Like if you knew me a couple of years back, you would know that Borderlands was my life.
Oh no, I played the shit out of Borderlands. Every one of them. It's to the point where I've literally gotten bored of them. Come here, you fucking ghost!
I could never get bored of Borderlands.
I thought that too. But there's
Dude,
literally...
I've been playing this for like 3 years straight.
No, I've been playing Borderlands since the first Borderlands game came out. I've played literally everything and done everything in all of the games. So it's I get you, man. I am an avid fan myself. I've just done it to a point where I literally...
Well, I mean, look at the
incredibly boring for me.
Look at the YouTube channels that were literally made on Borderlands. They're still going today. Like Admiral Baru, like he still fucking goes.
I completely understand that, dude. I cannot find the drive to do that anymore. I've done it. I've done it to such an extent. I don't know if it's maybe me getting older, so I'm getting a little less, you know, a little less patient with the grind, or you know, with doing repetitive shit over and over again. Because at this point, me playing the game, that's what it would be.
Said about For Honor, because it's just the same concept.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm not playing it right now. Until the DLC comes out, because I don't want to get bored.
I give up with For Honor. I'm not playing it until the Marching Fire update.
That's what I'm saying. Until that comes out, because I would get bored of it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play it.
Fucking. It's not because it's bad or because I played it too much. It's because playing with the people of my skill just gets so boring, because it's just a staring contest.
Yep, that's why I don't play like a little bitch.
I mean, I play aggressive, but playing aggressive as a conqueror has its consequences.
It does. It does. But it also, if you do it right, you will smash the ass. Because the conquerors...
Oh, I do it right. You should know I do it right.
Well, you do, but your friend didn't. What was his name?
Lucky.
Fucking douchebag.
Lucky Charms.
I'm gonna play favorites and choose my friends for games they don't even play, over people that actually are veterans. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be passive aggressive and telling you that I don't like you and I don't trust you to do this.
Was that what he said to you?
Pretty much, yeah. In a nutshell, he was very passive aggressive, and telling me
I
that.
wondered why I hadn't seen you on the clan chat in
Yeah,
ages.
no. It's I. As soon as that shit happened, I severed connection. Because I don't play that shit. That's childish shit. Because he was looking for somebody to do Destiny 2. I'm like, hey, look, I played Destiny 1 very extensively. I've done the raids. I played Destiny 2. I've done the raids.
I played Destiny 1 extensively as well.
Yeah,
That game was the shit.
I know my way around both games. Hey, if you need a mod, I'm your guy for Destiny 2. And he didn't respond to me. And then later I found out that Gavin, who from what I understand isn't really that avid of a player in Destiny or Destiny 2. He only bought Destiny 2 because I talked him into it.
I haven't seen Gavin play much on PlayStation at all.
Exactly.
He doesn't talk in the chat.
Good day, stranger.
God damn it. And I just got a bunch of... It was a pseudo-technical bullshit. Passive-aggressive pseudo-technical bullshit from Lucky. He dodged around the answers, didn't answer any of my questions, just gave me passive-aggressive reasons as to why he wasn't gonna, let me be a mod.
Ooh, is that a pearlescent?
I love pearlescent.
Oh, no, okay.
Which character do you play as?
So I'm I'm currently getting my fourth commander to OP8.
I'm gonna if I re-download Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, because I also have the would you be willing to play with
Handsome
me?
Collection. Yeah, dude, I'm always looking for people to play Borderlands with.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Obviously a little later on tonight, because I think I have to go onto my friend's profile to download it. Actually I have to ask him for his password, because for some reason it makes me sign anything. Give me 1 second.
No, that's fine, dude.
Because I use Krieg.
Yeah.
And I am a fucking...
dude. Explosion build.
Yeah, I kill Krieg more with melee than I do with any gun. I'm just that kind of guy.
See, if you're gonna run Krieg, I think I will run Necro. Sorry.
Nice.
Go for the Gauge Fleet build.
Well, yeah, I will let you know, because with any luck he'll get back to me and tell me, because it's what me with passwords. That's why I have to write everything down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as soon as that happens,
I've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, as soon as that happens, I can let you know. What the fuck is that in the water?
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, what I'm doing at the moment is oh, hold on. Is it alright if I invite a friend to the party?
Absolutely. My party's not private. It never is.
That's right, he just messaged me saying, party question mark? Just changed my controller. Oh, see, I'm not lazy anymore. I just sat up to change my controller. Oh, shit.
Oh, my boy's becoming a man.
Are you proud of me, Papa?
He's like, will you come back, Papa?
Just like the story of my life, fucking... My papa went to get some milk from the store.
You went to get a pack of cigarettes. He went to get a bag of cigarettes, and he never came back.
That's the generic story. You want to hear my story?
Never know I'm here.
Sure.
My mama and papa sent me to the shop to get some milk. Turns out they'd moved by the time I got back.
It's like, turns out the house was empty and my shit was on the block.
There was also a note saying, you were adopted, fuck off you little prick.
Goodbye, Bowser.
In my mind I thought, I fucking knew it.
I was wondering why I looked different.
Gives me all the more reason to shoot up at school anymore.
Oh, god damn it, Alof, stop dying. Fucking A. Alof keeps dying like a bitch.
So, like, last night, I was farming for the, perfect DPU page.
No idea what that is.
The perfect double penetrating Uncam Tower.
Kind of like a double-sided dildo, or...
What? No, it's the, it's the Torg, the Torg pistol.
I never use Torg weapons, they're inaccurate.
Right. Okay, you'd never tried out the DPU page.
No, I've tried DPU weapons, Torg weapons. I like weapons that have, moderate...
Have you ever farmed the guy called Savage Lee?
Savage Lee? His name sounds very familiar. Is that the guy that says shoot me in the face?
No, that's Facebook shooting. Savage Lee is the guy in Three Horns Divide. You find him fighting Bully Mongs.
I'm drawn. It's been a long. It's been like 3 years since I played that game, dude.
Anyway, he drops a weapon called the called the Unkempt Harold, and the best version you can get out of it is called the double penetrating Unkempt Harold. Because instead of firing 5 or 6 shots, it shoots 10 or 11.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And all of them do up to like fucking.
Can you
over
imagine
8,000k on OP4?
Can you imagine fighting fucking what's his name, Terramorphous with that? You would fucking wreck his shit.
Dude, Gunzerker with the...
oh yeah, that's how I beat Terramorphous the first time, with a Gunzerker.
Gunzerker with the Unkempt Harold and the Grog Nozzle. You can beat that shit easily.
Yep.
With the Grog Nozzle and Unkempt Harold, you can fucking overheal more than he deals damage to you. And that's even on OP8.
Hola.
What's up, Charles?
Hey, boo. How you doing?
What's up, Pete?
You sound sexy.
He's mine, back off.
You got a purty mouth?
Okay.
Do you got a purty mouth?
I think so.
The answer's yes. Just say yes.
Why are all these assholes attacking me?
Anyway, how are you?
Party, I'm already violated.
Good. That's what you need in the party, dude.
And why does Alof keep dying? Why, Alof? So in this game, if you go down, you'll get you'll be maimed, and if you go down after that, you're dead. And the named characters can die, and they'll be dead for good, like your companions. Oh. But the good thing is you can hire new companions and custom make them, from the ground up.
Oh.
But those guys don't have quests tied to them. The named ones, however,
the other ones do have quests tied to them.
Yeah. But the good thing about this game is that, so you can hire a character at whatever level they were at for a certain amount of gold, and you could just build characters up like that, which is fucking amazing. It's amazing. Really awesome detail about this game that I love. It's like, and even if you don't,
go and farm these. No, you go first, dude.
I was like, even if you don't need to actually do that, you can just make custom characters and use them for side missions. Aw, why did he leave? I was going to ask him to fondle my balls.
Yeah, he probably got an invite from one of his mates playing NBA like him.
Pussy game, that game sucks dick. That game sucks dick. Any sports game sucks balls. Just a stupid meaningless.
Okay, seeing as you've done everything, including all the DLCs, did you ever get the Ogre Assault Rifle?
I don't remember. It's been like 3 years, dude. All I know is I've killed every invincible enemy. I've killed every boss. I've played every mission. I've played every difficulty, beaten every difficulty, gotten every character to max level. I've done literally everything, my dude. Everything.
Okay, so you have beat level 5 of the Murderlin Temple in the Tiny Tina DLC.
That's, I have done everything. I don't remember what happens
so
after
you know
that.
you know that massive ogre that spawns in round 5?
I'm vaguely familiar. It's like I said, it's been a long time, man.
Well, that guy is the only guy that can drop the legendary assault rifle known as the Ogre, and it's basically the Shredder Fire, but does explosive damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as rare as the Cobra, but it's still quite hard to get.
Still quite hard to get. Who do you use in the pre-sequel?
Like, the Cobra was ridiculous to get. Huh?
Who do you use in the pre-sequel?
The Doppelganger, all the way.
Wilhelm, all the way.
Now, when it comes to pre-sequel, I played it more on my Xbox than I did on my PlayStation, and I didn't get the DLCs until I bought the Handsome Collection on this. And my character on pre-sequel, funnily enough, was Claptrap.
He is actually really fucking good.
And he is.
Really good.
If you play solo, he is a really good character. If you play multiplayer, he is annoying.
He is really annoying, yeah. Because it's 9 times out of 10 your ally. Yeah, your ally's not going to appreciate the awesomeness that is Claptrap.
Yeah, if you get the Fun Zerker VaultHunter.exe, your friends will hate you for life.
Well, what happens with that? I've never played the Claptrap before. I've just seen him being played by my friend Justin.
Yeah.
So what does
the
that do?
Fun Zerker one makes it so Claptrap gets 2 guns, but all of his teammates don't stop firing.
Oh. So it makes everyone just like rapid fire?
Yep. And your teammates do not regenerate ammo.
Oh, that sucks.
So basically, what you have to do is you have to constantly press triangle to switch your weapons to make sure you're not getting all your ammo fucking wasted because of Claptrap. It was great. I love trolling my friends. Fuck you. No way, that was the closest fucking second wind up. Shit. Dude, I just got a second wind from the black screen.
You got a game over on the second black screen?
No, I got a second wind from the black screen.
Oh, nice.
I should be dead, dude. Now, one thing I do want on Borderlands on the consoles is the fucking community update that PC got. Because they made the Sandhawk farmable. They made a lot more. They changed some of the weapon skins. Like, it made the game so much fun. And they even made fucking the pre-sequel. Like, they changed a lot in pre-sequel and made it a lot more fun.
Have they? Because I love pre-sequel,
Yeah.
I just didn't really get into it.
That's only on PC.
Good day to you.
Like, they fixed the drop rates for PC on pre-sequel. Like, you know the Darksiders?
Mm-hmm. Wait, the game or
they
the
now
anime?
have legendary weapons they can drop. No, the game, in the game, the Darksiders. If you can't remember, well, anyway, they now have specific drops.
Nice.
Like, one can drop the Fire Bee in the volcano, another one drops the Cradle and the VMP, I believe, and then the other one drops the Pandemic and the Stormfront. And they made bosses refarmable.
Nice. Give me 1 second.
They fucking...
I am going to I'm gonna start downloading that game. Man, smart ass. I'm gonna start downloading that game, and then I'm gonna join the party again. And then we can continue this conversation. Because after hearing that you're an avid fan of it, and I'm an avid fan of it, we can get our avid dicks going and start being fans.
That's fine by me.
But yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, dude.